Good morning, guys. I have the best weekend planned. Today we're gonna go book shopping and I'm so excited. I'm actually gonna try not to buy too many things, but I have one book that I ordered that I need to pick up, so unfortunately I have to go. And then we're also gonna obviously head into town and then walk around a little bit, and then I'm also gonna try to read The Family Remains today because I finished The Family Upstairs a couple days ago and I really want to know what else happens, because I think that The Family Upstairs is kind of the backstory, and then I think in The Family Remains it's actually gonna go like down to business, and I really want to find out what happens next because The Family Upstairs also ended on kind of a cliffhanger, so I'm very excited to start reading this book. And I'm gonna head to a cafe and read there, so I'm not on the couch all day, and it's just gonna be a fun day out on the town. And yeah, I actually have to kind of hurry because I have to catch the bus, so let's go. Outfit of the day is just a dark winter outfit as always, and then my big bag that can fit some books. Book haul time. So I ended up actually getting 3 books. I didn't intend to, but they were just speaking to me. So the first one is by Frida McFadden. If She Knew, I guess. Let me check the original title. The Housemaid. Oh, I've been really wanting to start this. It's very difficult to actually get the books I want if I want them in German, because I mess up the titles all the time. But yeah, so this is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I've heard so much about this. I've also heard a lot of good things about Frida McFadden's books. Apparently they're like really good, really thrilling, kind of dark, so I'm very excited to start this. And I actually picked this up from this little recommendation section, and I think I filmed this, but they had like little papers around them with other people like who read them and who kind of wrote like a little summary and what they liked and who they recommended to. And I read the thing and I was like, Frida McFadden, it sounds good, I'm just gonna get this. So book number 1. And then when we were in Paris last year, I read a book by Lucy Foley which was called The Parisian Apartment. I talked about this last time, I think. And now I found this one which is called The Hunting Party, and I'm very excited to read this because The Parisian Apartment, or The Paris Apartment I think it was really good. It was a little bit similar to The Family Upstairs with the setting, with like a family that has problems. That's all I'm gonna say. And I really enjoyed this, so I think that this is gonna be really good. And this one is probably actually gonna be one of my advent calendar books, because I don't know, I think I just feel like I should not read all of the books right now but keep them for a little bit later. So Lucy Foley, The Hunting Party, book 2. And then this one is the one that I actually ordered to pick up. It's Pretty Boys Are Poisonous by Megan Fox, and it's a poem book, and I've looked into a couple pages already. It looks so beautiful. There's like illustrations and everything in it. It's so new that it's like hard to open up further than this, and I'm so like protective about it because I think it's just so beautiful. Like it looks so nice. And I read, actually my friend showed me this interview clip of Megan Fox talking about this book and like a story that like tied into it or something, and I felt that in my heart. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get this. But it was out of stock for so long and I finally managed to get it, and yeah, I'm so happy I have this now. I think this is not a book you like read in one go. You just kind of look into it once, like when you need it, I guess. And it's just nice to have on the shelf because it's so pretty. So yeah, I'm very excited. Very good book haul, not very aesthetic this time, but that's okay. And now I'm gonna keep reading The Family Remains. I'm already on page 100. It felt like I read for 2 minutes. It's really good. I really enjoy it. And I actually made a playlist because I was reading in Dunkin' Donuts and they had like this I don't know, radio station on that I really wasn't feeling while reading the book. So I started creating my own playlist and I'm putting songs into it that match the mood of the book, and I'm gonna link it. And I love it so much because it's so fun. Actually, in this case, more terrifying, nerve-wracking, whatever, to read a book with the like songs that match the mood, kind of. It just makes it so much more intense. So I'll link the playlist, and yeah, I'm gonna keep reading now. So last night I got to page 200, so I'm almost halfway through. I honestly think that I could probably read 5 books about this family, like the people involved, because it's just so entertaining, thrilling, horrible. Yeah, it's so interesting. Love reading it. I think this one I like even better than the first one. The first one was obviously with like the whole family backstory, also very interesting, but it was not as easy to read as this one. So this one just like flows, and in like 2 minutes you read 100 pages, it feels like. So this one, I guess, I don't know, it's just more fast-paced, and there's also 2 new characters introduced. Well, I guess 1 character and 1 time zone thing. It's this detective that's on a related case, and then there's, you know, from the first part, Michael, Lucy's ex-husband. He has a new wife and her name is Rachel, I think, and you get like kind of their backstory, which is also so interesting. Very hard to read, but very interesting. And yeah, I just really enjoyed this book. Already 10 out of 10 recommend the whole series. There's only 2, maybe there's gonna be a 3rd one, I don't know. I hope so, that would be amazing. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the couch, drink my tea, have a cozy morning while listening to the playlist that I made, and read. I'll probably finish it today. I'll give you a full review once we're done, but I'm so excited to get back into reading with this one. I just made myself some lunch and I saw that my hibiscus is blooming already. I'm so happy because I have 2 of these and they almost died when it was freezing out, and now this one has recovered so well. I just finished it and oh my god, it is so good. I think I like this one better than the first one. I've talked about this before, but this one just kind of flows more, and then it's just really exciting because it's kind of this hunting each other but missing each other all the time. Oh, it's so good. And then the end is like kind of almost like nice, and it starts to get like a tiny little bit cozy, and then the last page, like you turn to the last page and you're like, all right, you're certified. Absolutely insane. But it's so good. So this one is a 5-star book. I love this one so much. It's so good. Really recommend this to everybody, and I definitely want to read more of Lisa Jewell's work because this one was just amazing. Obviously also very nerve-wracking, very like, oh, can't wait to see what happens. Yeah, so very good overall. Really enjoyed it. And that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in my next one, and yeah, bye!